Good afternoon, everybody. It's a beautiful but hot day here in Virginia. Started off with some cultivation of hay and moved into a breakfast with my brand new Father's Day gift. It was delicious, including local berries from my field. Then we moved into a good old-fashioned father and son day on the range. What a day it was. We started off by focusing on shooting on the move. Points of performance here are maintaining acceptable accuracy, a good shot cadence depending on distance and skill level, and continuing to move throughout the string of fire. We started off with a simple 5-round string of fire, starting at about the 15-yard line and trying to end before the 7. As usual, Colin surprised me with his skill level, displaying not only acceptable accuracy but an aptitude to continue moving. All I really needed to do was encourage him to pick up the cadence a little bit, while continuing to maintain 80% A-zone hits with a few stragglers in the C-zone. He did great, so we moved on. Using the same format I use in my classes, I pushed him till failure, and then I had him back down and really focus on accuracy with multiple target headshots on the move. After about 2 magazines of headshots, both multiple targets and multiple shots to multiple targets, I decided it was time to add another process to his training, so we did multiple targets with a reload. Here I had him focus on taking that second to look the magazine in the mag well to make sure that there's no debris in there, and also making sure that you get a nice solid seat and then reacquiring your target. While I do believe that there is value in doing that muscle memory where you stay target focused throughout the reload, I think it's more important to defensive shooting to make sure that the mag comes out, because humidity, temperature, and debris may stop it from clearing, and also making sure that the magazine you're adding in is in good working order. That 1/10 of a second it takes to look into the mag well is worth it to me in a defensive situation. If we were training for competition, it might be different. His reloads were pretty smooth, and his follow-up shots were pretty accurate. Not too bad at all. In the future, we'll work on that target-focused reload, but for right now, I want him to have those good, solid seats, especially with all the dirt and the fact that it was 115 degrees. Once again, following the loose format of my classes, I added another process, this time shooting on the move. I had him start farther back, around 20 yards, to reinforce accuracy, efficiency, and shooting sooner, not faster. He did pretty good with this too. Those 60% C-zone targets are pretty hard to hit on the move, especially at 15 plus yards. After working out the kinks here, which took about 2 magazines thanks to the humidity and the dirt in the magazines, we moved back to accuracy using the hostage target, which is about the size of a tee box, from 10 to 15 yards, and then multiple targets at ranges of up to 35 yards. Here was a little bit of a struggle because these are hard-ass shots, and also I was encouraging him to get off the target as soon as possible, causing him to break down off the sights a little early. But that's okay, we'll work on that next time. After focusing on multiple targets at distance past 90 degrees, we decided the round count was getting a little high, and also we were sweating profusely into our eyeballs. So we spent the rest of the afternoon doing 50-50 drills and 10-in-a-row drills. Both of these drills are highly demanding of your fundamentals. They're done at 5 to 7 yards with a 1-inch target. For the 50-50 drill, you're starting with 1 in the chamber, drawing and taking 2 shots to expose that angular deviation. The 10-in-a-row drill is done the same way. You're simply coming out of the holster and taking 10 shots in a row without breaking your concentration on that 1-inch target. If you really want to see the flaws in your fundamentals, these 2 drills will show you, and you will leave depressed. Good firearms training is repetitive and demoralizing. Anyway, due to both our busy schedules, his as a fireman and me as a firearms instructor, we don't get enough time together, but when we do, we try to make the most of it. Colin is, of course, my favorite student and protege, and I think there's some real value and satisfaction in teaching him how to defend himself and his family. We had a great day. I always enjoy spending time with my son, and he's a great student because he understands that if you trust the process, you'll see some progress. Thanks for checking it out.